Every day I wake up, wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Loren LoRosa is here as well. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, we do.
One of my favorite comedians, ladies and gentlemen.
Right? It's not one of ours?
I don't know, but one of my favorite comedians, ladies and gentlemen. Gary Owen's here, ladies.
Yes.
Gary Owen.
Let's get it. Ratings are about to skyrocket.
Hey. Already know. What's up, y'all?
Well, how you feeling, first and foremost? How's everything?
Everything's great. No complaints.
I've been really watching your clips the last couple of the last couple of weeks. I've been watching your clips, and I just want to say salute to you. I've seen a couple of clips where one guy, which was kind of weird. I thought it was kind of weird. His wife died.
Yeah.
And he still went to see Gary Owen.
Yes. 2 days later.
2 days later.
Yeah.
Because he was supposed to go with his wife, and his wife died, and he still went, which was surprising. But he went. And Gary, you decided to take care of the funeral course.
They cremated her.
They cremated
her.
her.
I took care of the urn. Then I gave him more because he had to take off work for a month. But he didn't. I don't think he had a GoFundMe. So he got that, and that got over 14,000.
Wow.
So he got. But the reason it just was kind of spur of the moment, but it was more he didn't ask. Because then you see the good and the bad side of social media do something like that. Because my DMs got overrun. Well, since you helped him,
help me.
Can you do this? Can you? All he sent me a message was he told me that his wife passed. And then when I saw his page, they go to a lot of comedy shows. That was their thing. So they got pictures with all kinds of comedians. And so he's like, I'm going to go because we were supposed to go. And so that's why I took care of it. Because he didn't ask. He said, man, I don't know if you do meet and greets, but I really like to get a picture with you. That's all he wanted.
That's all he wanted.
Yep.
Yeah, I could even tell, even when he was asking him, he was stuttering like, I'm not here for this, but thank you. And I wanted to know, because you pick on, I don't want to say pick on, but you will call people out at a show. Have you ever called out somebody and it was wrong? Like, I've done it up here all the time, but like, so what did your mom think? And they'll be like, my mom's dead. Like, it's happened a bunch of times. So has that happened to you?
Yeah. You just be like, way to bring the show down.
Yeah.
If you're at a comedy show, you're there to laugh, but that's going to happen.
Right.
But
Now,
I'm not mean like that. People think I'm just doing like crowd work. Sometimes I get interrupted, and we're taping it now. So I finally got a full-time camera person with me, which I should have did a long time ago.
Oh, that's why I'm seeing so many clips now.
Yeah, well, I got the right editor, too.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I had camera guys, but then I'd be like, why did you stop it there? Now it took trial and error. Now I got the right team. So that's why I think you're seeing me more in the algorithms, and the clips are better. Yeah. Because they're actually capturing it, and they're editing it correctly. You know what I mean?
So you were always doing that. You just got a team to actually capture it, edit it, and put it together.
Yeah, thanks to Nate Jackson.
Okay.
I saw him here last week.
Nate Jackson. We'll get into Nate Jackson, but also Loren LoRosa, that's sitting to the right of you, threw a shot at you. Just you being you.
I didn't throw a shot.
It was another white comedian here, and I think she was trying to pit two white comedians against each other.
I saw that.
Whoa is the white comedian.
Yes, and she just threw a shot at you for no reason. And we didn't understand.
Left field.
Let's listen to the audio for people that don't know what's going on. Play it.
But they brought up the Kendrick Lamar thing. And all of a sudden, the girl that fills in for Jess Hilarious, that was there when I was there a few months ago, they said, Kendrick has never really said who he's talking about. Andrew's like, how do we even know Kendrick was talking about me? Now, Envy, Charlamagne, and Schultz is like, we don't even know who Kendrick was talking about. He could have been talking about Gary Owen. And literally, the girl goes, ain't nobody checking for Gary Owen. And I was like, I tell you, this girl, I can't remember her name. I don't know what her issue with me is, but I'd be like, what? How did I catch a stray? Ain't nobody checking for Gary Owen. And I'm like, well, I just did 12 shows in Baltimore. Somebody checking for me.
Word.
I love.
Sold out in Nashville this weekend. Somebody checking for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can tell she takes her hip hop real serious and the lyrics real serious. I could tell when I was there. I go, so she's like, Andrew, how can you say that? And you got she almost was defending Kendrick, but I was like, oh, she takes those lyrics serious, takes her hip hop serious. It reminded me, it was like when Tyrese got mad at me because I said a joke. Like in her mind, I'm not a real celeb. I'm not a real entertainer.
Yeah.
She doesn't take me serious.
Yeah.
She doesn't feel. I bet you in her mind, if she was booking the show, she wouldn't have me on. I bet you in her mind, she goes, no.
Why are you like that?
So why, Lauren?
No, hold on.
Why, Lauren?
Yeah,
No,
why?
first, before we ask me questions, do you know my name now?
Yeah, Loren LoRosa
Okay, you didn't know it then.
from Delaware. Went to Delaware State.
Oh.
Boom.
Okay. 'Cause
Check
I
it.
think
Came
it's
from
kind of funny
TMZ.
when people come for me, they act like they don't know my name. But
I
it's
knew
like,
your name.
It's all
That
over
was a
my
dig.
Instagram
That
was a
and
dig
everywhere.
back
I
in.
know.
Yeah.
But why throw the shot in? Why so
First
Yeah,
of
why'd you
all-
do that to me?
First of all, it wasn't a shot.
What?
You are. So I have a
It
tendency.
was a shot.
Can you be quiet?
All right.
I have a tendency to say things and I don't think much of it, but then I'm realizing that it hits people differently because I thought I was saying that during that time, it was very clear what Kendrick Lamar was talking about because Andrew Schultz in the conversation that he had was all over the news and then the Kendrick Lamar stuff happened. So
Gary
I
Owen
thought,
don't be all over the news. Gary Owen don't be all over
you
things.
do, but
I've had a
at the
show with Kendrick. Andrew's never worked with Kendrick.
at the same time, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, it was very clear at the time what was happening. It wasn't a dig at you. It was like I thought we all saw the same thing I saw.
Like when you said,
Ain't nobody. That was the got me.
You really don't think I think you a celebrity?
No, I just want content. I want you to react. This is what I know about me, Lauren.
we
I
know.
don't take none of this personal. And if I'm doing a rant, I'm like, yeah, they'll probably pick this up.
Yeah.
And sure enough,
Period.
took
I
that
thought you
bait.
really took it for, no, I mean, look. The
No, I
TikTok
saw you in your
the
car.
TikTok views was good. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. It helped out. It helped both of us out. Now look, then they're going to clip this up.
That's right.
And we're still riding that Kendrick train.
know,
Boom.
that's
We didn't
right.
have
Welcome.
real beef.
No.
You were like my first celebrity or not celebrity beef.
It's somewhat.
Damn.
All my beefs are fake.
Oh.
You know?
Oh my God.
The Michael Blackson one was fake. This thing we're about to do with Nate, it's fake.
well, before we get to Nate,
Stop, yo.
before we get to Nate, and I don't know what your problem is, Gary Owen, with black women. Black
Oh, my
women just
God.
disrespect you. Then to the left of you, you and Jess Hilarious went back and forth because
Did we?
yes,
I ain't never say nothing to this nigga.
It wasn't a back and it was a
But I never,
fight.
I never said
She
nothing.
never
I
came
know he
back.
did, and I don't know why this white man decided to attack me.
let's listen.
Me?
Yeah.
Jess Hilarious went to Detroit, Mike Epps Comedy Club, which Mike Epps had nothing to do with it. I think his name is on it, but I guess it just wasn't run well the weekend she was there. She goes on the Breakfast Club and she goes, they told me Damon Williams is going to be on the show. I get there, it's Damon Williams. I don't know no damn Damon Williams. And I'm going, Jess, everybody knows Damon Williams in the comedy world. I don't know why she took that moment to dig on Damon. Like, I don't know no damn Damon Williams. Every comic knows Damon Williams out of Chicago.
I'm from Baltimore. I ain't from no damn Chicago.
You don't know Dan Williams?
Yeah, I do now. I
Yeah.
know who he is now.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, obviously.
He's a good
But I met him one time backstage, right? We was on the same show. I meet so many people I'm on shows with, you know what I mean? So
I think it was the Dam.
I knew, it was the damn.
You said, I don't know Dan Williams.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
no
yeah.
damn Damon Williams.
Well,
Like,
she was more taking her frustration out on the
On
nightclub.
the club.
Yeah, I
and
know.
it was just more so, and it was you weren't the only one. It was a lot of people. I think he called and asked to make videos to say like, "Yo, come on, Shorty ruining my credibility. I'm valid. I'm in these streets. I've been like a pioneer in this shit. Can y'all please let her know who I am?" And it was you amongst other OG comics that made the video and said it. But I'm like, yo, I really did not know who he was until pictures were posted. A couple pictures were posted from one night at a club. We were on D-Ray show.
yeah, I
Shout
saw
out to
that.
D-Ray.
That was the New Year's Eve stuff, right?
Yes,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I swear I meet so many people. Like, I just did not remember, oh, that's Damon Williams. Okay, cool. Even still, only met him one time. Now, my bad, but like, I'm not gonna say sorry because I didn't know who he was by name. And every comic does not know Damon Williams. Every comic does not know me. Every comic don't even know your ass.
Shocking.
Every comic. Everybody don't know everybody. Now, some people are just like, duh, we know who that is. You know what I mean? But it's like, I did not know.
Yeah.
Who,
Well, he
you
ran
know?
with it. I mean, like I said, it's all content.
He did.
I didn't say
He actually
Jess,
make that
you
video?
huh?
Did he actually
No,
make
I
that
did on
video?
my side. I like
Yeah,
Damon.
yeah.
So you just jumped in the beef. He didn't even call you and ask you.
Listen, I'm
thought you
very
loved black
I'm
women.
very
You married too.
strategic with what I
Calculated.
say. You don't see me calling them out their name.
True.
You don't see me saying they should get fired.
True.
You don't see me saying they're not good at their job.
Or she got
I
a
was
bad
like,
wig or
I
nothing
go,
like that.
I don't ever. I'm like, ain't nobody check for Gary Owen. You know who damn Damon Williams is. And then I just keep it moving. I'm like, they're gonna respond. I literally go to my phone and be like, Oh yeah, Loren did it.
Exactly.
When I go on, Jess is gonna bring this up.
And you know what's crazy? When you did that, when you posted the video, somebody was like, "Why Tommy from Power gonna make a video talking about you know who Damon?" I said, "Tommy from Power. Tommy from Power probably don't know no damn Damon." But I was like, you know, that's Gary.
Yeah.
So boom.
Yeah. See,
Somebody
now we're
didn't even
talking
know
about
who
it.
you was, man. I was like, oh damn.
DJ, you Envy gonna get the smoke? You gonna get the smoke one time.
One day, you better get the smoke.
I'm the
one
most
day.
respectful, like, beef person. Jess, I like her. Loren, she's good at her job.
You didn't say that.
Huh?
He did. He said you take your hip hop very
Take your
serious.
hip-hop
No,
serious.
but that was a diss. You didn't say I was good at my job. You said I take my hip hop very serious. Like that was like a
He said he didn't know your name.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was-
You
yeah,
didn't
that
say-
was on purpose.
But if you think I'm good at my job, you can say it now.
Yeah, you good at your job?
Thank you.
He
I
also
think
said-
you add something to the show. You know what I mean? It's good to have a little antagonist every now and then.
But what does that do for you though at where you are? Because like
Wow.
for me, no, a real
Damn,
question.
Yeah,
you
wow.
are.
It's fun.
No, where you are.
Can we have fun in this?
No, I'm just
Please.
saying where you are. Meaning, so when you said I didn't think you were a celebrity, I was like, what? I've been watching you. My household has been watching you forever. I do think you're a celebrity. I'm saying where you are as if like you're at a point where like that type of trolling. Do you need to do that?
I don't think it was trolling.
What?
I like the Breakfast Club, so I chime in. You know?
You're saying commentating.
Commentating.
But
Same thing you're doing.
But I feel like my comment, like you're here saying those weren't your true feelings. If I say something, that's really how I feel.
Yeah, well,
so you
we're
trying
different.
to say Gary's fake?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm completely fake on the internet.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I did one of my specials is literally called hashtag doing what I do because I go, I'm lying. If I do that hashtag, I'm lying. I've taken pictures in front of yachts. I wasn't on the yacht. I was lying. You know?
So that's where Bow Wow got all that fake shit from.
Yeah, probably
Did you go
me.
at Bow Wow?
Huh?
Did you go at Bow Wow?
That's where I got it from.
That's what I got.
I go from the best. When he was on a private plane, I go, that's a good idea. Yeah.
So you got your comedy special, Gary Owen, no
We
S.
got the one on Netflix?
No, you know that's a lie.
It's YouTube.
You gotta do a video about Envy.
Because he just tried it.
I'm like
He just
this.
tried
You
it.
ain't on Netflix yet.
But so does it really grind your gears when people call you?
Grind your
Yeah, I mean
gears?
he's white.
'Cause he's white,
You know,
that's why you
just-
said that.
does it
Right. Oh,
grind
when they
your
put an S on my name?
gears when people say Gary Owens? Is that a thing?
I don't think the public, but I think when a promoter hires me and you put it on the flyer, I'm like, dude, you put the wrong name on the flyer. Or the funny, like, it just happened last week. They did some promo video about some city I'm coming to, and it was Gary Owens. I go, bro, and he's like, why aren't you reposting it? I go, because you got the name wrong.
That's crazy.
They don't do it to nobody else. You don't see Bruce's
No, just you and Joe Buttons.
earthquakes.
Just you and Joe Buttons.
Just hilarious.
No.
It's just you
You know,
and Joe
DJ
Buttons
Envy's?
are the only ones that do it. Now, on a serious note, you are funny. You sell out shows all the time.
Hell
You sell
yeah,
out
man.
specials all the time.
Yeah.
What did you do to an executive at Netflix? Did you bang somebody's wife? Did you bang somebody's man? Like, what did you do where they are
been
not
married.
reaching
What
out
were
to
you
you? Like,
banging?
'cause
I don't know.
It's ridiculous now. Come on.
I know. But you know what? It's been, people think like I got all these specials on all these networks. Nah, it was BT, had a good relationship with them when they were doing comedy. And then Showtime, I had a good relationship with them. So Showtime stopped doing comedy specials. So it pretty much, there's 3 buyers right now: Hulu, Amazon, and Netflix, right? So I don't know. You ask me, I don't know.
Do you see comedians getting specials that you feel like he's not better than me? He's not better than me.
I think we all think we're better than everybody
Yeah.
else. If we're being honest, we're like, but I'm not ever bitter towards another guy getting a Netflix special. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Because I'm doing fine.
Right.
Like I'm selling out everywhere in advance. You know what I mean? So YouTube's I finally figured it out with YouTube. I said, who was the highest paid people on TV? It was judges and it was daytime talk show hosts. And I was like, why? Because they're on every day. Correct. That's why you knew Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer was on once a week. He wouldn't have been. So I go, I got to post a clip every day. I have to take over people's phones and I have to post good clips. Once I figured that out, I go, it just went. And this is all in the last like 3 months.
And I can tell.
It just went, because even my guy, Adam, he's like / opener, and he's also my web guy. It was the best DM I ever answered. This guy DM'd me like 2 years ago and said, hey, I'm just starting out doing stand-up. I've been watching you forever. And I said, I looked at his page. I go, who does your clips? He goes, I do it myself. I said, you can come down to a guest spot. He's at the West Palm Beach Improv. I go,
I love
if
that.
you film me and let me see how the clips look. And it's been seamless ever since.
Wow.
Took a while for me to bring him on like full time.
But is he
now,
funny? But do you just hire him for the clips? Or is he actually
no, he's
funny?
very funny,
Oh, okay,
and he takes the craft serious. Like even when he's not with me, he's on stage every night. He's open mic, and I'm like, dude, you're on stage again? So he takes the craft serious, and I love the way he edits me, and it's seamless. So I'll even call him and be like, that clip wasn't funny. Take it down. And he'll be like, or it's too short, or But we work good together. But that's what's happened over the last like 3 months. We finally was like, we made a decision every day. We gotta post a clip.
Yeah.
No, it's work because I can tell the difference.
Yeah. So he's a comedian.
He's a comedian. Name's Adam
okay.
Fink.
And he is a videographer, and he does.
He came from like doing rap videos. He was like working with Big Sean and some other people, and so working with me is great. He goes, dude, there's less weed.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm getting paid on time. No offense.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, I got paid, but I have to ask.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Hey, they ain't get my money. The video's over. The song's number 2.
Oh, you're high. Everybody's high.
And what happened with you and Nate Jackson? So you and Nate Jackson, y'all used to do a podcast together.
Yeah.
And he alluded that you might have stole some of his material or stuff.
I did not steal nobody's material. Me and Nate Jackson, you seen us?
No, not material, but it was like the jerseys
idea,
on the
the
stage.
concept.
Style.
It was the content.
Okay.
Being
Nate,
like this.
here's Nate's issue. He reads comments too much and takes them to heart. And so I'm sure in his brain, 2 people said, Gary wore a jersey. And I did. I live in Houston. I got an Astros jersey. I put it on one night. I thought nothing of it. And my first headshot was in a jersey. So I was like, to say I stole a jersey, I was looking at Nate like, and then I know Nate puts out a lot of clips. I didn't know he does like a monthly thing because he puts out so much. So I was sitting here going, I said, I'm going to get all these cities. We're going to clip it up. And I said, on the first of the month, we'll do whatever city I was in, like in Baltimore. We'll do that. And I'm going to call it Off the Dome. So Nate, I guess he's on a podcast, but he goes, hey, man, I got a beef. He goes, you put on a jersey, and then you put on the best of, and you call it Off the Dome. I go, and then he was like, man, I do a compilation, and I wear jerseys in every city. I said, yo, so you can't wear jerseys? Is that what we're saying right now? So I just think he read the comments, and then, I don't know, we're good. Like he said, we're good. I just, I think he shouldn't read the comments as much because I read the comments. I don't take them personal.
Well, listen, this is what he said for people that don't know, so we can have a clear understanding of what Nate said when he was here.
I rock with Gary. I have no malice. You know what I'm saying? And so he good, but it's just and so I have noticed that as I'm up in the Pacific Northwest fighting for ways to be an innovator and stay relevant from way the fuck up there and off the grid, that sometimes people come up and they're like, oh, that's the sauce. I can't protect that. Whether he comes close to me and does it or stays away from me and does it, if somebody sees an editing style or a wave or, I don't know, a dress or a way somebody walks and talks and it's working.
Astros jersey, go ahead.
There's nothing you can do. He from there. Well, he from Ohio, but he lived. This nigga Envy is wild, son.
Crazy.
I mean,
Envy is crazy.
No, but I wore an XL jersey. Nate's not wearing an XL jersey. So.
Hey, yo, you're stupid.
My Astros jersey with extra large. Nate's not wearing an extra large Astros jersey. If I would have wore a triple X, I stole it.
That's me.
It's not me. Is it me? He's wearing a triple X.
Oh, is that a joke or that's like a real feeling?
Okay. I want him to see it and I want him to react.
Okay.
It was funny. The shit was funny just now.
So y'all don't do the
That's
podcast
crazy.
anymore now. He says it's timing. Is it timing? Or
No,
is
it really
fact-
was.
he's
Like
busy.
when I did his club last year, I said, "Yo, he's an impressive guy." And if I took anything from Nate, it's work ethic and invested in yourself. So the full-time camera guys that are on the road with you, I said, I got to start doing that. I'll be the first one to admit, like I saw Bill Burr on here and he was like, I take care of my people. I make sure they're paid well. And when I hear comics, I go, yeah, I don't want people working for me struggling. So I make sure everybody's well compensated. When I saw Nate taking his camera guys on the road, I go, I got to do that. And Nate's the one that told me you should have the camera guys with you at all times. So if I took anything from him, it's that. Gotcha. So the podcast away because he does live in Tacoma. It's far. And I'm going up there once a month for like 2-3 days and we're busting out 5-6 episodes. And so it was a lot. It was taxing. And we weren't, he got busy, I got busy. And I was like, dude, this is a lot. And we both agreed.
You're LA?
I'm Houston.
Oh shit, you're Houston and he's Washington. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he's got his own
That's
studio,
fine.
which is impressive. I was like, yeah, he's like a mini Tyler Perry going on over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause he's got his own spot he can do, and he runs his merch out of there, and he's got like 3 people in cubicles just cutting up his
setup.
clips.
Yeah.
So if I took anything from Nate, it's that. But no, like I said, we're good. I don't take nothing personal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just think he got a couple comments, and then he was like, hey, wait a minute. I do this. Because, like, Charlamagne's got a podcast. He wasn't the first one to do a podcast. Somebody did a podcast, saw there's money in it, saw that you could build stuff, and you go with it. You know? Matt Rife. I didn't know I had a TikTok. And then I remember I was in Atlanta, and the club owner there, Gary Abdul, I saw Matt Rife, and he was sold out like month in advance. I go, Matt Rife sold out already? He goes, TikTok, bro. He went nuts. I called my web people. I go, dude, do I got a TikTok? They go, you got 600,000 followers. I didn't know I had a TikTok. They had already had it, and my clips was up there. And I was like, oh, I got one? They go, yeah. So now I make sure, just like Instagram, YouTube, I make sure I'm active in my TikTok. But where'd I get that from? Matt Rife took off.
Do you know that they monetize it? That you get a check from TikTok
Every month.
Okay, I
Crazy.
sure.
You know what? Because Envy just put me onto that. I didn't realize that I had that I could monetize TikTok. I never posted on my TikTok.
Average
I had
is
somebody
300,000 views.
I literally had somebody running it. I never was on TikTok. I never been on Twitter, any of that. I just run Instagram,
can
right?
monetize
So when
Twitter,
Envy
too.
came in here a couple weeks ago, like, yo, are you monetizing? I'm like, no, I didn't know you can make. I didn't know I could make money off TikTok.
Facebook's where the money is,
Boom.
though.
Yeah, right. But he told me that, and so now I'm working on all my, social media.
You stole
accounts
that.
Getting,
You stole that.
Right? No, Envy came and gave it to me. Shut up.
I'm saying, you're a thief.
Obviously.
You know
right?
what? Damon Williams has a TikTok.
Shut up. Shut up. He actually should have off that whole moment. He should have had a "Who is Damon Williams" tour, so he could tell people who didn't know who he was.
I think he
to go on that.
one thing I will say, he maximized
He should have
it.
did that. Exactly.
I think that was we say like, how could Jess do that? But that was like the best thing for him at that time.
And I literally
it
said,
went
"You're
everywhere.
welcome." That's it. I text my, you welcome.
It's like Angel Reese. The best thing she ever did was do the ring thing to Caitlin Clark. Of
course.
Because she's the villain.
That's right.
you
You know,
go.
because WNBA is kind of boring.
Yeah.
But now every time they play, it's sold out.
But
People
when
wanna see it.
Angel
Absolutely.
and Caitlin play,
Yeah.
you watch that thing.
They went from Angel Reese doing the that, to the dildos all over the court, man.
That's
Now,
when you know your league's boring.
You
When that's the headline, not the score. Because I guarantee you, all those games that Dill got thrown on the court, nobody knows the score.
I got in trouble for that the other day because
Yeah.
I
You
reported.
threw a dildo on the court?
no.
I reported
so-
yesterday. I was like, WNBA, there was a dildo thrown on the court. Charlamagne go, what was the score? I don't know.
Nobody
It was a lime
cares.
green dildo.
Nobody cares.
Did not know. Look, going back to what you said about your videographer, right? Like you say he's a comedian, right? What do you do? Was he a comedian but when you met him? Or
Yeah,
did
he
start?
DM'd me and he was like, yo, I'm a comedian.
Okay.
And he was already, I went to his page and I saw his videos.
Yeah.
And I go, yo, that's pretty good. I go, can you record me? And he was
Okay.
like, yeah. So we tried it. And it took about 7-8 months for me to bring him on full time. I'd use him here and there, but he got better too. Like now we're synergized.
Like a team.
He gets me, I get him. And I like how he's way younger than me. So he's like 30. So he knows what the 30-year-olds are looking for. He goes, nah, that
He give you
attention
the
span ain't going to be
energy.
there for that. Yeah, it's
And it
great.
helps. Yeah.
For real. So,
So what do
sorry,
you
am I
do?
neglecting eye contact? I'm over here. I don't want to leave you out.
Don't.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, the energy's great.
So what do you do, right, when he goes, like when he blows, he pops off? Like,
Good.
You know what I mean?
We talked about it. I said, dude, I would love to have the like Joe Coy opened up for Chelsea Handler, Chris D'Elia opened up for Joe Coy, that type of deal. And he told me, he goes, dude, by the time that happens, this is going to be a well-oiled machine. You're going to be good, you know,
That's dope.
because I have a full-time camera guy. That's not Adam. Adam edits it. So Adam doesn't have to be with me every week.
Got you.
You know, but I like him with me because when you're in the room, you know when the energy's right.
He gets it. He's a
Yeah.
comedian.
That one that went nuts last month, the Paper Straws one in Baltimore.
Yeah.
The one where the guy, I was like imitating 4 people at the same time, the security guards and everything. It was like, I forgot all about that. That was back in February that
was
happened.
hilarious, though.
Yeah, but he captured it. If he wasn't there, we missed out on that. So if you're talking about what I took from Nate, keep the camera guys with me because that wasn't crowd work. I was getting interrupted. The guy was like animate, and we come to find out he doesn't drink, and they were trying to get him to buy drinks. That was the discussion. He bought the VIP tickets, but he wasn't buying anything. So he's like, dude, you need to buy some drinks. He's like, I don't drink. Yeah. That was what I didn't know, but they were so animate, I just started going. But that wasn't like crowd work. That just got interrupted and rolled with it. You know what I mean?
Now, you said John Cena's interview really, really changed your perspective on things.
100%.
So break that down. How did it change your perspective?
It was funny because the week before he came on, Kelsey Plum, we're talking about the WNBA player.
Yep.
She like snapped on somebody that was trying to get her autograph, and she goes, "How's that make you feel that as a grown person, doing that?" Then when John Cena came on your show, and he goes, "If I can sign something and a guy can make money off of it, it's no sweat off my back." Because I'm helping put food on somebody else's table, and I go, "Dang." I was caught up in you just going to sell this. Now I'm like, yeah, it ain't nothing. I'll sign it. You know what I mean? So I'm glad I saw that because it really did change my perspective on things. Because we get so caught up in like we feel like we're getting taken advantage of or we want a piece of everything that has our name on it. Right. But if somebody's going to blow up a 8x10 glossy and I can sign it and they can get $100 for it, it's no sweat off my back. You know what I mean? So I'm glad I saw that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was dope.
That was good.
Now let's talk about this special.
Yes.
Gary Owen. No shit on YouTube. No S on YouTube.
No S, because black people put an S on my name.
No S on YouTube.
Yeah. Gary Owen, no S.
No S on YouTube. So
it's only us that do it.
Yeah, you guys do it.
That makes sense.
Filipinos put a P on it in the beginning. Perry Powens. Those Filipinos.
My mom put an S on Target. She be like, Targets.
Yeah, or shrimps.
I don't know what it is.
There's no S that's even nowhere near Target.
It's just an older black person thing. I don't know. They put S's on everything.
Damn, that's true. I didn't know that we was the only one that did that.
Yeah, black people love the letter S.
So
you guys love it.
You not come to the cookout anymore? We can't because the S?
What do you mean?
Are you disassociating yourself? Like, because they're going to still call you Gary Owens.
Maybe. Nah, still come to cookout. Maybe. I don't know. We'll talk about it. I'm sure you'll be like, Gary was at the cookout yesterday. And I'm like, Loren, you knew who I was. You didn't even say hello at the cookout.
Right. Coming to mine.
Or she run up to you, Gary Owens.
You said I'm not coming to yours?
It was a joke. I was trolling.
Wow.
It was a joke.
You ain't coming to my cookout. Where's Charlamagne? I miss him.
That's crazy. I want to ask too, so you had a crazy divorce and it's finally over. You moved on and everything is good. So you spoke about your relationship with your kids. Has that gotten any better at all?
Son got right after I left here last time. Son got a hold of me, so now we're good. He was just in Vegas with me last 2 weeks ago.
How did y'all make that right?
He saw the interview.
He didn't see the interview. He had an issue at his job and he needed my help, needed my advice. So he just called out of left field. It was funny because Adam, my opener, we're in Philly, and he matched with this girl on Tinder, and he goes, "Yo, I got a feeling this girl's trying to catfish me. Can you go to the bar with me just to play wingman?" I go, "All right." So we're walking to the bar, and my phone rings. It's my son. I looked up. I go, "My son's calling me." And he looked at me. I go, "My son ain't called me in like 3 years." So I picked up. I said, "Good luck with your Tinder date." Wow. I hope she's legit, but I'm out. So we talked for like 3-4 hours that night, and then we're as close as ever now. It just took time. Daughter is still nothing, but she's gonna be a tough one to crack.
Yeah. Have you attempted to reach out to your daughter since reconnecting with your son?
Yeah, I always do, but I don't have a way to contact her. She's not on social media. She got a new cell phone, so I have no way other than an email.
Yeah. And she's told her brother not to give you her number.
Well, it's a little different than that. I'll keep that between them. I'll keep that between them. I don't want everything to be on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
but that's good. But what was that initial conversation like? Was it like
with my son?
Yeah, was it natural? Was it like, "Hey, how's it going?" Or was it like, "Hey, Dad, we haven't spoken. Let's speak." Like, how was that conversation after 3 years? Because it's still your son. At the end of the day, you can be mad, but you still got a place for your art.
Yeah, the first thing he said was, "Dude, I know we got a lot to work on, and I know we'll get to it, but I really need your help with this problem right now." So I went into immediate like dad mode. Like, all right, this is what we got to do. And then it just so happened I was gonna be in the Bay Area like 2 weeks later, and that's where he lives. So the phone call happens 2 weeks later. We got to reconnect, and then he ended up flying back to Houston with me. I said, "You wanna fly back Monday when I fly back?" He goes, "Yeah, because I got the twins." So we got to meet the twins, and then everything's good now. He's got it. He's got his favorite already.
I love
That's
it. Now, be
what's
honest.
up.
When you first seen that number, did you think it was a money call? Like, because when your kids call, it's either they in problem or they need some money.
Yeah.
Oh no, he has no problem asking for money.
Okay. All right.
Like that's not an issue with him. Let me tell you.
That's okay. So that's how it
Yeah. I was like this. Ooh, you're making up for that 3 years.
works. So it wasn't a money call. It was I need some advice.
It was that. No, that wasn't a money call. There's been money calls since. I think that's natural.
Yeah,
you know?
you're dad.
Yeah, I'm
no
dad.
matter what.
Did you have a moment where you because last time you were here and you talked about it, it was a bit emotional for you ish. Did you have a moment where you were like, ooh, okay, like I finally got to the point where me and my son are reconnecting. You were able to take it in and you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I was able to be honest with him about the divorce. It had nothing to do with you. That's between me and your mom. Because I think and maybe my daughter feels that way too. I think they probably think they had something to do with it. And I was like, dude, it had nothing to do with you. Nothing. So yeah, you kind of replay the years lost in your brain. But then where we're at now, we're good. Yeah, I didn't miss a wedding. I didn't miss him having kids or anything like that. So I think that would be tough. Like if my daughter ever, when she does get married, my God, I hope we're back in touch by then. You know what I mean?
You could walk her down the aisle.
Yeah, all that.
Do you change how you do your jokes now? Because from this point on, because your son's watching and all the things, and you had jokes about the divorce and all that stuff. Did y'all talk about that?
Nah, he's got a dark sense of humor like I do. So he was good with it.
How old is your son?
24.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah, he's an adult now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's good. He'd be cracking up. And then it's funny because now he's kind of hanging out at the comedy club up there in the Bay Area. Because I when I did the show, I brought him up there, and everybody knew him from back in the day. We used to come around. So now he's kind of hanging out there a lot. So he's meeting a lot of the comedians. So it's been good because I think I've been cool with most comedians, unlike Jess. With Damon. But he says, man, the comedians really like you, Dad. Nobody says anything bad about you. I said, well, I hope not.
Yeah.
I don't really cross people like that. So that was good.
He's funny. Is he trying to work?
No, he's funny. He could do it if he wanted to pursue it, but I don't think it's his passion.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But he could do it. He's quick on his feet.
This is how I knew you were white, Gary. Not because of your complexion. You driving past a Bank of America. Decide to pull over.
Crazy ass.
And say, hey, I want to close my account today.
Yeah.
You close the account and then say, oh, well, wire the money, but the account's closed. So they say, okay, you can either take a cashier's check or cash.
Yeah.
You take the cash. Then you proceed to go to the gym and say, you know what? I'm going to leave the cash that I just took out the bank in my car while I go work out for an hour plus.
Yeah.
And I expect the cash to be there.
Oh, it better be here.
In
45.
Texas.
It was 45 minutes.
Oh, 45 minutes.
45.
Oh,
I went to sit in the sauna.
Okay, 45 minutes.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were able
really
to
white
relax
right
in a
there.
sauna with money in your car?
Absolutely white.
Then you come
Yes.
back out, your car's broken into,
Man.
the money is gone with a note that says, thank asshole.
Damn.
Now how, why, where, how, explain.
What was your
Dude,
process?
that white privilege was kicking in that day. I thought I'm good.
It was
you know?
like a sedan.
You thought she was Tommy from Power
I thought,
riding
man,
around in the car
I wish
with
he
all
was there
this
that
money.
day. I wish he was there that day. Get him, Tommy, kiss for Christmas on these. So I'm literally, I don't bank at Bank of America, but I have an account there.
Okay.
And I've had money there for years that I didn't pay any attention to. It's
That's
not,
how you know he's white. He had money there in an account
it's not
for
an
years
enormous amount.
that he didn't know was
Listen,
even there.
No, it's there, but it's not an enormous amount.
How much
It's
was
not
it?
an
I'm not
going to
say because I don't want to be judged.
Give us a range. Is it over 10,000 but under 50?
It's over 1,000 and under 30. You don't get to
I
dictate.
started to say
Right.
nigga, but I was like,
Yeah,
damn, sorry.
you don't get to
Now,
dictate.
there's nobody in this room that would have an account with over $1,000 in there and not know it's
I'm
there.
not even leaving 500
I know it's
in my
there.
car.
Go ahead.
I just haven't. I don't bank there, so it's just
Damn,
kind of
rich.
sitting.
But go ahead.
It's not rich like that.
Okay,
It's
okay.
not. I go in. It took like an hour. I was getting fed up. I go, oh my God, dude. I'm looking at the lady like, I just want to leave. And then she was like, well, do you want a cashier's check or do you want cash? I go, whatever faster. Because once you're there for an hour, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
She goes, we can do the cash right now. I was like, all right. I parked my car. I put in the middle console. I go, now I'm just driving by Lifetime Fitness. I'm going to stop in the sauna. I can use a little sweat.
Okay.
Jesus.
I knew people break into the lockers in Lifetime. And the bad part is I thought about it. I go, I think it's safer in the car because I have the alarm on the car. You know, them Audis are like tanks. And I was like this. I should be good. And it's middle of the day. It's like 1:30.
Did you leave the cash on the dashboard?
Crime don't have
No.
no goddamn
What-
time.
Where was it? Where
Huh?
did you put it? Where was it?
In the middle armrest
console, he
thing.
said.
Crazy.
So you didn't even
That's
put it in the
first
glove
place
box and lock it. You just
That's the
You
first
could've-
place I used to look when I break in niggas'
Guys,
cars, yo.
guys.
You don't do that.
Guys.
Jess.
That was back in the day.
Okay.
Okay. So
You can't
I'm
comment
fucking
on her
perfect.
breaking in.
So I come out. I'm doing. Not only am I getting robbed because the whitest thing I ever did was leave the money in the car. I got a smoothie. You know.
Oh,
I'm-
wow.
Yeah, I think I was listening to Chris Stapleton. I was like, White horse. So I come out. This security guard's on a golf cart just sitting by my car, and they go, "Here you go. Yeah, they got you." And I went, "Huh?" And I look around. I mean, that passenger side back window is gone. It's
Oh,
just
man.
crushed. And they tried to get in all 4 windows, but they finally got in. Well, the police department finally called me, right? And they said, all right, here's what's crazy. He clearly follows you out of the bank. It's called jogging in Houston, where they literally, guys will sit outside of banks and they'll follow people.
Jesus.
Here's the thing. I'm glad I didn't go home because he would have followed me home.
That's right.
And because I was paying no attention to nothing. So I'm glad I went to the gym. And so they said, dude, you walked right by his car. They got the cameras at Lifetime, said you got out. He parked about 5 cars away from you. He goes, you stopped and threw something in the garbage can, and you literally stopped right in front of this white Chevy Blazer I think he was in.
Damn.
Now I'm replaying the Blazer. Why Chevy Blazer? Why Chevy Blazer? And then I was like this. I go, hey, I'm not saying this, but I really want to know. What color was he? And they're like, do I get a guess? I go, do I get a guess?
Oh, my God.
The detective was like, I don't know, what do you think? I go, black?
And he was, what?
He was.
Damn.
He was. Yeah, it was a black guy. It was really black. So
He was really
it
black.
was really
yo.
black.
Like,
yeah,
come
no,
on.
you robbed me. You're really black.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
what happened?
So he got the money. Like he gets there, and then here's the silver lining. Once he broke into the car, I went back and had to call my insurance company, and of course they cover the damages. Well, they go reevaluate everything. They said, shout out to State Farm. You can consolidate the homeowners, the car, and everything. They go, and you're going to save $204 a month. So I'm not going to tell you how much it was, but in 5 years, I'm ahead. Thank you for robbing me, because I just saved money on my insurance.
I know, that's right.
$204 a month.
That is
Boom.
so
So yeah, you got to look at God.
Yeah, look
at God.
God.
I'm telling you, come 2030, Gary's ahead. You think you robbed the wrong one today, State Farm?
I'm still stuck on really black.
So did they catch the people? Did they catch them?
Yeah.
Nah, they said they do have a guy that they got him for other jugging. So now they're going to see if he ever rented a white Chevy Blazer. Because how they do, they rent the car and they take the front light. They said this guy's a pro because he took the front license plate off, and the way he parked it, you couldn't get the license plate from the camera, and he backed up. And so here's the bad part. He tried to get into the driver's side first and couldn't, and he realized, oh, I can't keep here. So he drove and parked in another part of the Lifetime Fitness, and then came back like 15 minutes later, and that's when he got in the passenger side, right? They said the security guard on the golf cart that's supposed to patrol, where was he at, by the way?
Right.
No,
And then they said he drove, when he tried to do it the first time, he drove right by your car and sat there and looked at it for a few minutes, and then he drove off again. I'm like, where was this guy at?
Listen.
And let me tell you something. When you get robbed, this is what you don't do. I called a couple people, right? The people you're like, hey, I just got robbed. One, you don't try to share a story of somebody else get robbed. The security guard tries to tell me about all the crimes he stopped. I'm like, I don't care about the dude you stopped before. He was like this. He goes, I can't believe this happened on my watch, but I take a lot of pride. There was another guy that came here. He tried to rob somebody. We had some kids trying to play basketball. They didn't want to leave. Found out they were robbing people in the locker room. I had to kick them out. I go, dude, I don't give a shit. What are we talking about right now?
I'm gone. All my money is gone.
My window's still broke. I'm waiting on the tow truck, bro. And then so I'm waiting on the tow truck. I'm in my car. I got the AC on. I'm just sitting there with the door open. He keeps driving by trying to talk to me. I finally said, dude, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be rude, but I want to talk to you. He was just like,
got robbed.
yeah, and the same thing. How's it going? How you think? How you think it's going, man? And so then I found out Nate Jackson got robbed. So I just want to do what he was doing.
Yo, you
Yo, you're
Everything
stupid.
is a comedy bit with you. I cannot.
I know.
You know?
He played too much.
Yes.
But look, man, that boy saw you pull out the goddamn bank and was like, oh, that's Gary Owens. I'm going to follow him. to Gary Owens.
yeah.
Oh, we gonna go to the
He got
gym.
me. I was
Okay.
the easy mark, bro.
Absolutely.
They're like this. Oh, that's what I kept thinking. Was it an inside job? Was somebody in the bank like tipping somebody off? Because that's what I heard also. They said, be careful. So now I'm replaying everybody in the
everything.
bank. I'm like, there was a brother in a suit at the ATM. There was another brother came in. The young Mexican dude, he was kind of walking around aimlessly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, everybody.
Don't play with the Mexican dude, Joe.
Mexicans have black friends.
You know, fiance's Mexican.
Oh, is he?
Mexican and black.
Oh, where'd you meet him?
Yo, that's funny as hell.
Where'd you meet him?
In Baltimore.
Where you thought she met him at?
In
I'm
Mexico.
not asking like a specific occasion, like Chipotle. Where'd you meet him at?
No, Gary.
Ruth Chris?
I met him. His name is Chris, actually. But no, I met him at one of the downtown restaurants, Watershed in Baltimore. He was
he was a waiter?
No. Crazy.
What?
A truck driver.
He's a truck driver?
Yes.
Oh, so he's gone a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I don't know. I didn't see you with the truck driver.
Why is it good that he's gone a lot?
Huh? Because it makes the heart grow fonder.
Oh, okay.
Because truck drivers ain't out there wilding. At truck stops. You know what I mean? What could go wrong?
A lot lizard.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Stop
I don't
playing with me,
think
Gary.
if he's with you, he's not gonna go back to lot lizards. I'm sure he had one at some point in his life.
Jesus.
What's the next question? Anybody? Anybody?
Well, Gary's gonna be.
I mean, at one point,
City.
it's already sold out. It's already sold out.
Oh.
We added Sunday. It's sold out.
Oh.
You want to talk about Atlanta next week? Sold out.
Yeah.
We did add a show. We did add a show Sunday in Atlanta, and then in 2 weeks I got 11 shows in DC. They're sold out.
I know that's right, Gary.
Wait,
You
wait,
better
wait,
talk
wait.
your-
Trolling
you
us
better-
on the internet.
No,
Right.
no, you better talk your
That's sold out,
Loren
too.
LoRosa over there.
It's good.
What'd you say?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm in Virginia Beach in October. Sold out.
out.
Oh, sorry about that. October. Sold out.
You better tell
I
Lauren
know what you're
it
not
is.
doing on them sold out
I know
dates.
that's right.
No more divorce jokes because it came up in court. Mediation.
Oh, I know with the
Yeah.
thing.
See?
It came up mediation.
I was gonna let you rock till you sold out.
Yeah,
sold
that
out.
was funny though. I can't even lie. All right, that was a good one. I never even like the same thing. If I'm talking about Jess, we're talking about Loren. It's all content. Even in the divorce, I was like, even with the mediation, it was content. Like I was acting like I was serious, but I was like, that's kind
Yeah.
of funny. You know what I mean? You got it's just.
And it's like, I know the lawyers don't even know when to take you serious.
This is what I learned. This is the biggest thing I learned. I hope anybody's getting a divorce, listen, and you hear it all the time. Get to a point where you're cordial with your ex and you guys decide what you want to do that's fair to everybody. Because this is when I knew these lawyers are playing us. We were held up for a couple weeks over life insurance. She wanted to take out I think it was like a $5 million life insurance policy on me, right?
On you?
Yeah, on me in case I pass away. So she's good, right?
She has
Yeah, but she's got to pay the premium. I'm not paying it. So my lawyer went back and forth to her lawyer over that's too much for life insurance. I said, I'm dead. I don't
this
care
point.
what it is. She's paying for it. I don't care what my policy is. They go, well, I don't think the life insurance should be bigger than the divorce settlement. I go, who cares?
Yeah.
When I realized I'm getting the bill, like, okay, why am I getting charged every email over I said, it's done. Give it to her. I'm done.
Yeah.
And then when we finally get to a point where you're like that, I go, this is so pointless. They will literally find one thing to keep it going.
Yeah.
And that kept it going for a couple weeks. The dang, if I'm dead, how much does she get?
And you're like, I don't care. I'm not paying the premium.
All I can do is get a physical.
That's right.
And
That's
they just
it.
getting your money, taking more money just to prolong it.
And I finally told her, I was like, I finally got to a point where I called her. I said, look, we just got to get this over with. Trust me on this. I said, yeah, I wasn't the best with fidelity, but I never did you wrong financially. You know what I mean? So she felt like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Are
then,
y'all cordial? Cordial?
right.
Okay.
Every now and then it'll creep back up. I'm like, whoa, you're
Give me a
really
hi,
still mad.
bye, what's up, how you doing, bye.
You're really still upset.
Yes!
Yeah, sure. You're really
Yeah.
still upset. I think it's funny. I talk on stage a little bit. Like when I had the twins, I randomly saw her at the airport. And I said, hey, you know, I had twins. She goes, yeah. And I go, well, do you want to see them? She goes, no. I said, I know you do. So I showed her the twins, right?
stupid.
So my
You're
twins.
an asshole. You
Yes,
know
he
that?
is,
are-
yo.
It's fun.
That
Troll.
is not fun. She thought it was fun.
I
She
don't know, I thought it was
knows
fun.
him by now.
So anyways, she goes, there's this white arm and there's this white leg in the side of the picture. She goes, who's that? I go, the nanny. She goes, you have a nanny? You have a nanny? We didn't have a nanny. I go, well, you met me at the wrong time. If you was with me now, you would have a nanny.
He's a butthole.
Gary
yo.
Owen, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, I would have threw my drink at you.
Why?
Because don't.
It's funny.
I would
I-
say
it's laughing.
Lauren, when you get divorced, you'll know.
She gotta get married first.
She went
married
to get
first.
divorced.
I'm not getting
my
divorced and I
God.
believe in it.
It's
Really?
Gary Owen, ladies
Damn.
and gentlemen. Owen, not Owens. And
Oh,
check
no.
out his comedy special, No S, on YouTube. And we appreciate you for joining us anytime you're in
Shout
town.
out
This
to
is
Nanny.
awesome.
Shout out
I'm
to
glad we're
Nanny.
friends again, Loren LoRosa from Delaware State.
should've
Boom.
called
Just know if I ever say anything, I don't mean it. I don't. At all.
You
If I
should have
ever
called
say
the.
anything,
Psst, ain't nobody checking for me. I ain't worried about you.
You should have called the Loren LoRosas.
Loren LoRosa's from TMZ's.
It's Gary
Delaware
Owen.
States.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?